everyone. My name is Vee, and for over 36 years, I've worked closely with business owners, directors of companies, sole traders to help them protect what matters the most. Today, we're going to dive into a crucial topic: how to safeguard your personal assets when you're running your own business. We all take risks as business owners. I certainly do with mine, but some risks can be avoided with the right strategy in place. So let's get into it. It's simple, practical steps that you can use right away. Your business structure really matters. How your business structure affects your personal assets. Have you ever thought about how your business structure could be different between security and maybe some kind of a financial disaster? So a limited company provides a legal separation between your business debts and your personal assets. But if you're a sole trader, there's no distinction, there's no difference whatsoever. Your personal wealth and assets will be online if you get into a financially tricky situation. So here's a tip: if you're a sole trader, it's really important to think about incorporating as a limited company. Speak to your accountant and try and reduce the risk. One of the other things you need to be aware of is personal guarantees. This is the hidden danger of personal guarantee. Now imagine this: you've worked hard to build your business, but all of a sudden, a loan you personally guaranteed comes back to haunt. So many lenders and suppliers and landlords insist nowadays personal guarantee, which means that if the business can't pay, they're going to come to you. So here's another tip: before signing a personal guarantee, ask, can this be capped? Can it be capped at 30,000, 50,000? Can the business provide an alternative way of security instead? The next thing: keep business and personal finances very, very separate. The importance of financial boundaries is really important. One of the biggest mistakes I've seen directors make in the last 36 years is mixing personal and business funds and personal and business assets. If your business goes under and you've used personal savings to cover business costs, reclaiming that money can be quite difficult. Similarly, if you owe the company money and it goes into liquidation, it closes down for whatever reason, then you could be forced to pay that money back. Again, speak to your accountant. Here's another tip: always use a separate bank account and avoid using your personal funds to prop up your business. The next thing is, what are your director's duties if you're a director of a limited company? Your legal responsibilities as a director. Think of being a director like being a captain of a ship, for instance. Like if things go wrong, you're going to be accountable. People are going to look to you to say he's the captain of the ship. One of the things that I get time and time again is something called wrongful trading and misfeasance and fraudulent trading. These legal terms all boil down to one thing: acting responsibly as a director. If you continue trading whilst you're insolvent, prioritizing yourself over creditors, or ignore your duties, and you could face personal liability. And here's another tip: if your business is struggling, speak to an insolvency expert before it's too late. Slide 6. Insurance and asset protection is also really important. Preparing for the unexpected is really important. Who wants to think about the worst case scenario? But the best directors always plan ahead. There is something called directors and officers insurance, which can protect you from your legal claims. And some directors, they even place personal assets into things like trusts for years in advance so that they are protected. I always say to people, the key here is the planning. Don't be lastminute.com, because the lastminute.com moves challenge. So directors and officers, D&O insurance, can protect you from legal claims. And some directors place personal assets even into trusts years in advance to protect them. The key here is the planning. Nobody likes the lastminute.com. Those moves can be challenged and overturned in court. Here's my tip: review your insurance policies and consider asset protection strategies with a legal advisor. And then always take action. Simple steps as directors that you can take. 3 things that you can do to protect yourself. Let's make this really practical. Here are the 3 things that you should do right away. Review your personal guarantees. Can you renegotiate them, or even get personal guarantee insurance? Because that's something that would help you going forward. Keep your business and personal finances completely separate. Go and open 2 separate bank accounts if you already haven't got one. So if you're taking money out of the company, that goes into your personal account, and the company expenditure stays in the company limited. Understand what your responsibilities are as a director. Make sure you're legally protected. And then my conclusive final thoughts, words of wisdom, as I would call it: protecting your personal assets isn't about fear, it's about being proactive. Even the most successful businesses face challenges, but the difference is how that business owner and that director is prepared. If there's anything that I've said today that has raised questions in your head, please don't wait until things go wrong. Take the action now. I really appreciate you listening. You've got this. Any questions, add them in the comments below.